Okay, hi.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. I feel like you can be the energetic intro today, please.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's pretty pathetic.
I'm
You were literally on a stag day for 2 days.
I was on a stag do for 5 days. As you can hear by my voice, I'm a bit more sexy.
You sound like a male version of you. Like normal you.
Thank you. I sound like a husky man.
Mm.
Yeah, I've been on a stag do, but yeah, first, welcome back to Now We're Talking Baby. Yeah, I'm fragile today, so bear with me, please, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I went on a stag do for 5 days.
So how was it? Did you enjoy Prague?
I enjoyed it. I did one of the things I think it was an item off my bucket list that I never thought it would be, and I think generally one of the best moments of my life, apart from like obviously everything with you.
Mm-hmm.
But like solo, we went to a medieval dungeon, and they gave us liters of mead. They called it mead, to make it special. It was just beer, but it felt special. And we weren't told to eat with our hands, but we did eat with our hands. Put the cutlery on the floor, and I had my fingers right into a pork knuckle, pulling pork out and shoving it into my mouth. And it felt like we were in like the 1200s going to war against I felt like a Viking, if I'm honest. And I loved every second of it. My hands you would have hated it.
God, I remember you calling me after, and the first thing I said to you is, "Have you washed your hands?"
My hands stunk of meat. Honestly, there was a German table next to us, and they were like, "Why are you eating with your hands?" I was like, "We normally use cutlery," but I was like, "Try it," and they didn't want to try it. We even picked fish off a bone with our hands. It was great.
Well, I'm glad you had a great time doing that, because it's never going to happen again.
No, that's what I mean. That's why I enjoyed it so much. Because if I brought you to a medieval dungeon, I said, "Oh, do you want to put the cutlery on the floor and eat with our hands?" You'd spit
and
at
pull
me.
pig meat out of its knuckles.
Oh, it's so good. It was so good.
Absolutely not.
So yeah, we had a lot of
Well,
fun.
I'm glad you got that out of your system.
Drank a lot of beer. They do a weird thing in Prague though, where they like don't fill the beer up fully. They just give you like half froth, half beer.
That's so annoying.
But like, I think apparently it's a thing. Apparently, like it's for the taste. Apparently, the froth also could be money. But like they'd bring us pints, and I'm like, mate, this is like half full. Like, where's my pint gone?
Yeah.
I'd be like, I thought someone would like sip my pint, but yeah, you just get half a pint, half a bit of froth.
Well, it probably saved you a little bit, because you would have been absolutely steamo the whole time, whereas you were probably only like half steamo.
Yeah, I mean, it became part of my body, the alcohol, and yeah.
I know. Well, Cam actually called me on the second night, crying, shocked. He always does this.
I didn't cry.
Okay, nearly in tears, saying, "I'm coming home, booking my flight, I'm coming home." And there was me. I was like, "No, you're not."
Yeah.
I was like, "You're leaving me alone for the whole duration of this bank holiday." I was like, "The house is clean. I've got the girls coming over."
I wasn't allowed to
I
come back
was
home.
like, "You're not booking that flight." And he was like, "Yeah, I'm coming home at 10 p.m. I was like, "Well, I'm not picking you up."
Yeah, I do it a lot. When I go on a boys' holiday, I panic. Normally the first morning, the second morning, I get up and I'm just on Skyscanner for about 4 hours. I'm like, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna leave.
It's actually quite
but then
sad.
I'll have a beer and I'm like, fucking, I'm staying. This place
But
is great.
this is what I couldn't get my head around. You were going to leave the stag on his stag do. Like,
No, the stag was finished at that point. We'd done all the stag stuff.
Still, I don't know. Like, if anyone wants to do that for my hen do, I would defriend them.
I mean, I stayed the longest. We were there for 5 days. I stayed for ages, and I could have stayed longer. You know?
Yeah.
That could be my life now.
Yeah.
At Prague, honestly, if you said to me, every night I get to go to that medieval dungeon and eat with my hands, I'd leave you. I'd be gone. I'd be in that dungeon every night, fingers inside pork knuckles.
Wow. That pork would be so lucky.
There was many moments when I was away that I'd look at a baby and just be like, shit, I could be a dad. In the midst of like a stag do, when you see a baby, you're like, fuck.
Did it like sober you up?
Yeah, I was like, fuck. I turned to the boys, I was like, am I alright being here? Like, this is okay. They're like, yeah, you're fine. Then the next morning, I got emotional. There was when you FaceTime me, I was honestly like, I remember I said to the boys, I was like, I love you so much. And I'm actually, Jeremy, that was the most I've ever missed you. Like, you FaceTime me and I was this close, just bursting into tears and being like, I love.
Oh. Yeah. Well, as it goes, I missed you too.
You did. You said you missed me the most you have.
It's the first time I've ever actually missed you. Usually, I'm glad that you're gone.
Yeah.
In the nicest way possible.
I think it's just like we're a little family now. Do you know what I mean? Like we're a real package now. Like it's like shit's serious.
Yeah. That, or because it's the first time I've been sober and not been able to distract myself from
Yeah, that's
you
probably
being
true.
away. And
You were
so I
just-
felt lonely and sad.
You just sat in the house,
Yeah.
twiddling your thumbs.
So what did I get up to? Well, apart from cleaning excessively,
Yeah, can we speak about that? Because I think Em's hit her nesting
I
period.
am in the nesting phase.
I came back. You'd organised the cupboards.
Thank you for noticing.
No, I've noticed all the weird things you've done, and not weird, but like you've been nesting. Like
I've
crazy.
been nesting, yeah. So to answer your question, Ben, that's literally it. I've been cleaning, and then cleaning some more, and then I had the girls come over. So just made lunch for us girls, and then when they came over, they were like, "Oh, what alcohol have you got?" We're like expecting me to have alcohol. They're like, "It's a bank holiday. We want to drink. Bring your own alcohol, bitches."
Yeah,
Like,
BYOB.
yeah, it's BYOB.
Yeah, you can't go
But luckily, I did have some prosecco in the fridge, so that was for them. But then, yeah, as soon as they left, back to the cleaning. Loved it.
We had very, very different bank holiday weekends.
Yeah.
Can we speak about what happened yesterday? Right. So, inevitably, it'd been booked in the calendar for a while. But yesterday, obviously, I was feeling very, very, very fragile. Today's better. I got dragged to a 2-hour antinatal class. Right. We walk into this like dungeon of a place.
It was a school.
Not the good type of dungeon.
It's literally a primary school.
Not a meat type of dungeon. A school. So walk in there, and honestly, there was other couples in there, and I thought we were gonna have to do like a get to know you. I thought they'd be like,
Yeah.
if they said, oh, you guys pair up and chat, I would have fucking left.
Yeah.
I was this close.
There was
to
a
leaving.
crazy cat man.
Oh, honestly, every question.
He was just relating it to his cat.
So when it comes to breastfeeding, where do I put the cat? Like, stop asking questions about your cat.
So when the baby's sleeping in the cot beside me, what happens if the cat comes in?
It was a lot of cat questions.
It was a lot of cat
but
questions.
I was just sat there like, oh my god.
But then it got better.
It did
and
get
I'm
better.
glad we stuck it out because
Yeah.
there's a lot of questions about breastfeeding that got answered.
You asked a lot of questions.
I know. Me and the cat man became friends at the end.
If you and him were a partner,
Yeah.
you two would have dominated the group.
Yeah, I know.
You should leave with Catman. Do you know what? I sat there and thought, actually, we know a lot more than I thought we knew because of the podcast. Like, I feel like
I thought this as
I was
well.
like, we know that. We
I know.
that. I was
And like when they were
next.
talking about all the babies sleeping and how like just everything to do with everything, I was just like, no, bitch. Like,
Yeah, I feel like they covered stuff, and I'm like, you haven't even covered wake windows. You
yeah.
prick. Like, what are you doing? Like, I feel like
Literally.
we know a lot because of,
I know.
So thank you, everyone.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Thank you for this.
What I did find interesting was all the baby skin issues.
Oh, mental.
I had no
They're
idea.
gross as well.
We had laid out all these different pictures of potential skin issues that babies can get, and it went from like baby acne, which I didn't even know was a thing, like full on craters.
Yeah, I didn't really know. I mean, I've heard of it, but I didn't know that like that's an actual thing. Like apparently, it's like 90% of babies get baby acne.
So skin acne to
Measles,
to
chicken pox,
cradle cap,
Cradle cap was a mad one.
impetigo. Is that what one?
I had so many questions, but I didn't ask. I didn't want to be stupid. But like, what the fuck is cradle cap, and does that come from their cradle?
You should have asked.
So last week we announced big announcement. You have your first craving. For anyone that doesn't know, that didn't hear last week, it is M likes to suck flannels.
Wet, clean,
wet, clean flannels.
soaked in like fabric conditioner.
Oh God. Okay. Yeah. So that's M's craving. So a lot of you guys have sent in your weird cravings, and we're gonna try them. But I know that you're quite fussy. You're not gonna try them all. So I'm bringing a friend. I'm bringing a friend, a very close friend to me.
Okay.
I'd say up there with one of my best friends. So the friend is Chris Taylor, from the Barbie movie, actually. Yeah.
Well, you know
And Love
what?
Island.
I'm so happy for you both that you get to experience that with one another, and I can just
You can just watch.
I can just spectate.
I think if something takes your eye, I think you can try it.
yeah, for sure. But obviously, we've got to think about the baby.
But
We can't.
that's why I didn't want you trying weird stuff. Whereas
Yeah.
me and Chris will eat anything and everything.
Well, that's not true
What?
because you won't even eat my breast milk.
You don't eat breast milk, do you?
Well, drink breast milk.
I don't want to.
Exactly. So
I
don't sit there and lie.
I think I'd eat anything apart from that. Everything.
What about that?
I've probably seen her drink someone else's breast milk. I don't know why.
Are you gonna ignore my question?
Yeah, I am.
See what I had put up with.
I think I'd see.
I reckon Chris would.
Drink your breast milk.
Well, eat some of that and some of that.
Well, that's weird. He's like a
No,
brother
I'm
to you.
joking. No, but I reckon let's put it to him. Let's see if he would try some of my breast milk.
All right.
All
Put him
right.
on the spot.
Okay.
Oh, we're going to go collect it in a cup in the kitchen?
No, you can just suck it from the teat.
Yeah, that's not happening. That's definitely not happening.
Why?
What?
What? It's not sexual.
What? It might be for him. I also don't think he'd want to do that.
Well, let's ask him, shall we?
Live on a podcast, he'd ruin his fucking career with that. I think we'd ruin all of
On the contrary, it could actually benefit him.
I think we'd ruin all of our careers. It'd be great for social media, but I think we'd cancel ourselves. 3 reality stars, one of them sucking the other one's tit, and that's not even the one that he's with or having the baby with. Picture that.
We could recreate that. Lick to tit or whatever.
Lick to tit or whatever.
That's what we can name this episode.
This sounds like a great idea. I'm loving this. So this week, our baby is the size of a honeydew melon.
Honeydew.
My least favourite.
Oh my god, I love this honey.
These are fucking gross.
This one's coming home with me, Ben. Sorry.
You're coming home with me.
You're coming home with me.
I think so inferior to his watermelon brother. Like so inferior. That's like the least favourite child.
That is seriously the weight right now. That's how I feel. You know, we were walking earlier and you was like to me, what does it feel like? Yeah. And I said, imagine just being so full up that it's so hard to breathe and it's just like excess weight, like extra weight. That is literally, just imagine that in your stomach. That's what I feel like right now.
His belly, his stomach is the size of a cherry. So so there'd be like a cherry inside a honeydew melon.
Oh yes, that's actually a good point that we learned from the antinatal class. That the size of a baby's stomach on day 1 is the size of a cherry.
Yeah, and then
just day 1, and then day 2 it's a walnut.
Day 5 is like an apricot, and then a week is
an egg.
Is a large egg.
It's an egg, yeah.
So I thought that was just quite mental.
34 weeks today. Exciting, because I feel just how Kylie Jenner would have felt at 34 weeks.
Oh, is that meant to mean something?
Yeah, you know that sound I've been listening to for the past 2 days?
Oh, is that her?
That's her.
Everything makes sense now.
Thank you.
All of yesterday makes sense. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I need to do that video today because it's just iconic, and
It's so iconic.
And I've been waiting my whole pregnancy to do it.
Is that what you're most excited about? Being pregnant? Let's get to that point, 34 weeks, and do that sound.
Yeah, probably.
Oh wow.
No, that's a joke, kinda. So 34 weeks, we have 45 days left.
Fucking hell.
I'm feeling pretty good still.
You sound it.
My whole life, I've only really worried about things as and when it's happening. Like I've never pre-worried, is that a thing?
Emptied stuff.
Yeah, like I don't sit. I'm not a worrier. We actually had a debate last night about this, didn't we? Because you said to me that you don't think I'm prepared.
No, I think like you're going to be fine. I know you'll be fine, but I just think that you don't preempt stuff or worry about stuff, and I know that you do panic when the time comes. That's what you've always been like. When like shit hits the fan, it's like, oh, now panic. Yeah. You're not like a type of person when shit hits the fan. You're still like, oh, fuck it, let's see how it goes. You do get into a mode of panic, which I suppose every pregnant woman will. I think most pregnant women, especially for the first time when you go into labour, you're gonna be a bit panicky. You're gonna be like, shit, what's going on? You've never done it before.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be feeling pain that I've never felt before.
So I think that's all fine.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like, and however, like, I haven't, not that I've got a birth plan, but whatever's gonna happen on the day is gonna happen on the day. There's nothing that I can plan now that's gonna change that.
Apart from doing your breathing techniques and your exercise.
Yeah.
Apart from that, that's all I say.
I know. Well,
just be a little bit more prepped.
I know, and I've still got time.
You've got 6 weeks.
I've still got 6 weeks.
Yeah, that's not long, is it?
It's not. That's a school holiday.
I'm panicking a bit. I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday, that antinatal class I went fuck. I was like, I'm gonna have a little thing that looks like me, and I'm gonna have to make sure it doesn't die.
I know.
That's essentially what parenting is, isn't it?
Yeah.
And love and fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, as it closer it's getting, I'm a bit like fuck. But it's alright. I think it's normal to have a bit of like.
100%. It'd be weird if we weren't a bit like
apprehensive.
Yeah.
Like, our life is about to change in a massive way.
It's just the fact that we are got to make sure a tiny human stays alive.
Yeah, I think he'll definitely stay alive.
Yeah.
We got this.
Yeah.
We're a good team.
Exactly.
And we know loads, and we've got stuff prepared, and I think we're fine. Should we get Chris in? Let's get Chris in.
What to save you?
I need my friend in now, please. He's going to make me feel better. Chris will make me feel better.
Catch.
Yeah, let's get Chris.
Oh, that would have been so icky if you didn't catch that.
Babe, I'm great at catching. I used to play cricket.
Hi, Chris.
Thanks for having me.
Mate, thanks for being here. I need you today.
Your voice is terrible.
Mentally, I'm glad you're here. Not that my girlfriend's not enough for me, but it's just nice to see a familiar face, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, not that we've been away for 5 days.
Moral support and that.
Yeah, for moral support.
Because otherwise, I don't actually know why I'm here. There's nothing I can really offer in the way of baby advice.
You're here to try shit foods with me. That's
Oh right, fine. I'll do that. Yeah.
Em won't touch anything.
Cam thinks I'm boring.
Right.
Yeah, Emma's boring.
And you're clearly not.
Have you become boring because you weren't boring before?
Thank you. No,
In
if
my-
anything, I've become more wild.
I think you've become a bit more boring. Like, you like to.
I mean, you did do some Instagram stories about just your incessant need to clean the other day. Great.
That's wild.
This is really entertaining. I actually watched them all.
Thank you.
Yeah. The next Mrs. Hinch.
You haven't seen Em in a while, and obviously you just said she's looking very.
She's looking very robust. Yeah, that is
very robust.
quite. But you're not. Do you know what? Your frame hasn't changed in the slightest. Obviously, the pouch area has increased in size, but you're not like fluffy.
Thank
you're
you.
not flumpy for it.
Yeah,
no,
I appreciate that.
But you haven't actually put any weight on, really.
I've definitely got water retention everywhere. Like my collarbones have disappeared and everything, but it's fine.
That might be the best compliment I've ever given you as well.
I know.
To be fair, I'm not really a compliment giver.
I know, especially not to me.
Especially since mine and Em's relationship is very much like brother and sister that never really like wanted a brother or a sister. Would you agree?
I would agree.
Yeah.
That kind of just steals your snacks and tries to steal your dog.
Tries to just send my dog off the rails. And you're having a baby now, so.
So fun fact: me and Chris lived together when me and Em left. When me and Em left our last place, couldn't find anywhere, so I moved in with Chris, and I had to leave because I had a baby, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. It was very sad. I
Oh,
wasn't even there when you left.
Yeah,
I left when you were
But
away.
do you know what I realised earlier? Said baby was conceived in my house.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't actually.
Well,
That's devastating.
Yeah, no, I thought that would.
Are you sure? Because there was this one night, right, where I heard a lot of like a solid 10 seconds of like pumping, and then Cam apologised, and I thought I had that down as the night that he's been conceived.
It probably wasn't that. He probably spilt something, or I spilt something.
Yeah,
like,
that's what it was. I spilt something.
yeah, I don't
called
think
it.
we actually ever
Frantic.
had sex at your house.
What?
We had it twice. We had it twice.
Twice? You lived there for 5 months. This is how I'm amazed that you've even got her pregnant. Like,
That's super sperm, mate. Once is enough.
Christ, because you actually don't really have sex, do you?
No, we don't.
Because you moan about it all the time.
Thank you. Yeah,
And Cam makes excuses.
Yeah,
for that.
he does. Literally just before you got
Oh.
here, I was trying to be seductive and try and get and say you can eat my minge
This-
or whatever. And
You can eat
I
my
think minge
or
is not
whatever.
going to go down
Minge
well.
ain't gonna go down well.
Yeah, but eat the minge.
yeah, well,
It's like the worst word
Yeah,
for
minge
it.
is the worst word.
okay,
Vag.
Or quim.
Okay, vagine.
Quim's quite bad.
It did lead us on to the question: would you try my breast milk?
What is it going like in a pot, or do I take it straight from source?
Straight
Like-
from the tea.
straight from the.
I don't want.
Are you
to
all
use-
right with that?
I'm not alright with that.
I didn't think you would be.
Oh, but see, but he's up for it.
But like we said, brother and sister, like you're sucking your sister.
No, that just reminds me of me, myself, and Irene when he first loses his shit, and then he's sucking on that lady's tit who's breastfeeding. Have you not seen me, myself, and Irene?
No,
I can't remember
I've not
it.
seen that.
No, all right. Well, watch that. That's your homework because that's a great film, Jim Carrey. But yeah, no, I would like probably for Cam's sake, not from the nip. I'll take it in a cup.
And maybe,
Okay.
maybe for your sake too. Like your relationship, I think, would differ maybe if you're sucking on him.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to
how
look you in
about
the
if
eye
I just
again.
squeeze and then it let it drip down?
I think that's worse.
That sounds quite cinematic. Maybe we should do it like that.
Slow mo, we can slow mo it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I have tried breast milk before though,
Okay, what do you
so
think?
it wouldn't be taking like my
What it
breast
ta-
milk virginity.
What
That's
it
fine.
what it tastes like?
I mean, I've never tried like moose milk, but I imagine like the
What's-
milk of a moose. Do you know what I mean?
I tried my cousin's before and I thought it just tasted like skimmed milk.
From the
That's
tea, or?
like the red one.
From a shop thing.
I'd say it's quite thick.
If you
No,
go- if you
I
go-
thought it was thin.
you go-
Really? Oh, well, I suppose they differ, don't they?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe
yeah, 'cause some people have more fat in it.
I had more of a like.
Yeah, see, mine's quite thick right now. Mine's like
reckon-
colostrum.
Yeah,
Is it?
very
Yeah,
close to me.
viscous.
Yeah, it's called
Yeah.
liquid gold.
Oh,
Yeah,
are
apparently
you trying it at the minute?
No, I've got a pot of special
Yeah,
colostrum
Chris, what
from
do you
Ikea.
bloody think?
It's your pre-workout, isn't it?
My pre-
Yeah.
To be fair, it's not. It's,
Snorts it and goes
like,
to the gym.
you know how much I love supplements and stuff. So
Yeah,
like, it's
yeah, you
actually
do.
something that maybe that wouldn't be that weird.
Are you going to eat the placenta then?
Oh yeah, I'm on that.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
Yeah, we're going to fry it like a
I've
steak.
got to bring a big tupper.
Really? With what? What are you having
Salt
on the
and
So I
side?
thought we're freezing it, put it
Oh.
in tablets.
If I can find someone in the UK to do that, I can only
'cause I'm
find someone in
so-
America
I'm
to do
so
that.
up for placenta tablets.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what, like, if you cook it, you don't just eat it on its own, right?
Well, this is what I was thinking. What should I serve
You
it
can have it with dauphinoise.
Dauphinoise,
Yeah.
I think, would be nice. Yeah.
Perfect accompaniment
Some,
to
some
placenta.
leafy greens.
Yeah.
Dauphinoise,
Kale.
maybe like with buttery spinach.
No, kale.
Long stem brock.
It
Yeah.
might be a new thing. What happens if you get like really addicted to it, and then you're like, God, got to get me some more placenta, and you can't because limited supply, innit?
Let's rewind to the day we told you we were pregnant. What an emotional day that was.
Yeah, it was an emotional day. Yeah. You're
No, I
laughing.
don't think you could have given a shit, could you?
Well.
Right.
Do you want to take this one?
I'll take this
What's
one.
funny?
So, when you told me
Are you fucking joking?
I needed emotional support, and Chris is very much on emotional support.
Are you
plan.
lying
I'm
to
his
me out?
emotional blanket. I was there for it.
Chris,
You told him behind my back, and then you lied to my face. and
I had to lie. I had to keep the
had-
lie going.
he had to lie.
So when
Did you not find it weird that I did not react in the slightest? I had no emotional range that day. I was knackered, and you told me something that I'd known for 3
I just thought you were
weeks.
tired. I can't fucking believe you.
Well, I needed emotional support. It's fine now.
It's
Everything's
tough
okay.
Finding out. that
Chris
you-
was technically the first person that knew.
I think I knew before you did.
Like you told me at the dinner table, I panicked and I.
What? So you told him when we was in Mallorca, Marbella, whatever.
Correct. Yes, and he calmed me down a lot.
I can't believe you haven't told her this
Yeah,
yet.
you were playing Monopoly.
I can't believe she's finding out right now.
Well, we could have lied through that situation, so I'm glad you found out though. 'Cause
Yeah,
that
but then
was-
I'd have looked like the bad guy. 'Cause
Nah,
I'd have
he-
been like,
he-
oh yeah, I
he
don't
was-
care
he
that you're
was-
having a baby. Of course I do.
He wasn't the bad guy. I just said don't say anything because it's just easy. If you
So what did you say to him when he rang you up crying?
It wasn't crying. It was I was actually drunk at the time, so it wasn't the
Yeah,
best
you were
timing
playing
for it. And I was
Monopoly.
playing Monopoly Deal with my boys. I had to keep halting the game because he was texting me. It was all done over text.
Yeah.
Oh, right, brilliant. So even better, just text.
Yeah.
Well, he
Yeah.
gave me some good advice, and he was like, mate, this is going to be the best thing that's happened to you. He's
Calm
like,
down.
He was like, yeah,
Breathe.
because obviously as we were
That's about
living
it.
as we were living together, we became emotional supports for each other, and we gave each other very good advice. So I knew he'd give me sound advice.
We're emotional
You're-
buffers for each
you're,
other.
You're a better actor than I thought.
Thank you. I don't know what that means really, but
Well,
yeah,
it
thanks.
means that you're both lying scumbags.
We're not
Oh,
lying.
I'm good at
scumbag.
holding a lie-in, yeah.
We're
Yeah.
not
So
lying.
Well, no, and
accepted.
just the fact that when, presented you the first baby scan picture and like, oh my God,
To be fair,
yeah, and you would like, yay.
To be fair, you hadn't seen the
What's
Yeah.
that?
he hadn't seen
Yeah,
the
that might have
baby.
been Joe.
He
I
hadn't
don't
seen
know
the
if I was
baby
like
scan yet, so that was actually he hadn't seen the baby
No,
scan.
that
Oh,
was,
that's
that
something
was
then.
brand new
yeah,
information.
yeah, I'm glad.
But I was thinking about it before, like, oh God, how am I going to react to this? Because obviously I knew you were coming over, and I knew that the bomb was going to be dropped. And I was
Oh,
like,
did you pre-warn Chris that
Well,
was going to
well,
be the
I
day?
had to because he was
Yeah,
he
he had
panicked.
to say, can you make sure you pretend? I didn't do a very good job of it, to be honest. I was half knackered as well.
Yeah.
I'd had an emotional day. I think I'd cried thrice already, so I had nothing left to give. There's no lies between you now.
No, exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
There's no lies
no
between us.
What's the word? Secrets.
Yeah.
You've got
I
no
don't even
secrets
think
now.
that's much like. It's not really that big of a secret. It was at the time because obviously you said not to tell anyone because we wanted to make sure everything was fine. But looking back at it now, everything's fine.
Yeah, it doesn't change
It
anything.
doesn't change nothing.
Well, clearly not. But it's just more of why did you just not tell me?
'Cause
Why did you leave
I thought you'd shout at me. I don't like the
Who
shouting.
did you think he had told?
his dad?
No, I had to,
Technically, I am his dad. In a lot of ways.
he's my dad.
Does call me daddy.
Yeah. That's quite.
I used to as well.
That's
Christ.
that's a nice, cute story, I think. Chris,
I'm glad that's out in the open, guys. Now there's no more
That's
secrets
why you
between
came.
us.
You came on to air. You came on to air your secrets.
Yeah.
Yeah, get
I
that
feel
off your
like
conscience.
There's been tension between us all since, and now we
Yeah.
can be happy friends again.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But moving past that, how do you think of us as parents? Do you think we're going to be good parents?
No, I think you'll be fantastic parents.
Like,
Would
look
you
at the
like-
way I mother
would you like
Twix
me to-
and Socks.
Yeah. Right. I don't know if that's the best example.
Socks is his dog.
Socks
and
is my
Twix is
dog. But you let Socks do all of the things that I don't let him do. So I don't know if that makes you a good mum in that sense.
On the contrary, I've been watching all your videos recently, and everything you used to shout at me at, he's now doing.
Like what?
Jumping up, barking.
Oh, I let him do that. Just I can't. I
Then
can't.
all the
I
slack
can't
I
stop
used to
him.
get for that.
I can't stop him. You used to put him on the settee, and we'd just have a fluffy settee. I'd wake up from naps like, because he's very fluffy.
He liked it.
Yeah. No, I do genuinely think you'll make great parents. You're
Thanks, mate.
very. what's the word?
Maternal.
You're very caring. You're very maternal at the moment. Nesty, making nests.
Yeah.
And you are actually a very emotionally mature 27-year-old. So I think that's going to serve you well. What parents are you going to be? Let me reverse that question, because I think you might end up being a bit overbearing.
I will probably be very heavily invested in their life. Yeah.
Well, I could imagine you'd be a little bit invested at least.
I reckon.
No, but like I'd want to know where they're going, who their friends are. Like I want to know the gossip. Like
you're not going to be a regular mum.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If it was me, I'm just be like, are we doing fun stuff? Cool, I'm here. You know?
Yeah.
I'll be hands on in a fun way.
Yeah.
Who do you think's going to be stricter?
Cam, I think actually. I think Cam. I think you're going to do it in different ways. I think Cam would have more of a strong arm approach, and I think you'll be more iron fist, silk glove.
So guys, we've got some messages from you, which obviously we love reading. And Chris is you're gonna read one out today.
Well, I've got to read in front of the class.
Yeah.
Christ.
Read in front of the
Not
class.
very good at that. Hi Cam and Em, I've recently had my own baby in January this year, and I'm enjoying following along your pregnancy journey.
Oh,
Love that. Thank you.
My birth was quite fast. Go on, love. I had what's called a
Precipitous.
Thank you, Cam. A precipitous birth. Labour was only 2.5 hours.
Wow.
And I only pushed for 20 minutes. Christ, I've had bigger shits. Needless to say, my midwife was not expecting it to go by so quickly. I told her that I felt like I needed to push, but she wasn't sure it was time yet. I was in the birth bath. Fair enough. Got to be clean whilst you're doing it. I suppose that reduces the
shit.
Or maybe you just get pooey water.
Poo-poo.
Who knows? So she encouraged me to touch myself down there and see if I could feel anything.
Oh.
There's a time and a place, midwife. I definitely felt the baby's head in my vagina, but I was horrified to feel these fleshy lumps in and around my asshole. Sorry.
What is that? Prolapsed arsehole?
Why is she quoting McLovin? Super bad quotes for Bants. I started yelling, "Is my anus prolapsed?" She reassured me that my anus was not prolapsed and that what I was feeling were piles, probably caused by the pressure of the baby coming down my pelvis. In the moment, it was quite the horrific experience, much like reading this message. However, it's quite hilarious now that it's all done and past. I giggle every time I hear you guys talk about piles on your podcast. Thanks for sharing your experience with us all.
Wow. Wow, I love how open and honest she was, not going to lie.
So basically what you're telling me is the first experience of your baby is going to have a face full of bum grapes.
Yeah, that's what's supposed to happen. That's what that lady said, didn't she? Who said that? Was it
Welcome to the
Melanie?
world.
Yeah.
Here's some ass grapes.
One of our...
One of our guests, she said that's supposed to happen. The first breath they take is supposed to be... Kathy said the first breath they take is supposed to be from your arsehole to breathe in all the bacteria.
So the first thing you're doing is giving your baby a fluffy.
Yeah, I think that should be the way you go out before everyone dies. They should just transition across a bed of piles.
Yeah.
Take a whiff of shit.
Go out
and
as
then
you come in,
and then die.
naked with a face full of piles.
Yeah, that should be the way we all die. Right, this one's from Julia. This is my story of the first time I travelled with my baby. It was not the start to a holiday that I'd imagined. I travelled with my 18-month, I'm assuming child, last year in the summer. Bless him, but he had an eye infection and he just started antibiotics. The antibiotics gave him full-on non-stop diarrhea in the airport. Fuck. I took him to the bathroom as quickly as I could to clean him up, but he wasn't finished and proceeded to project round 2 all over the wall and changing tables. I tried my best to clean up as much as I could, but ended up just making it worse.
See, that would be me.
She smeared it. She smeared.
She's smearing.
And I had to tell them what had happened to get it properly cleaned up. I had packed a spare outfit, but it managed to get pooped in the process. We had to throw his clothes and the spare away. The only clothes in his size at the airport was a fairy costume. And so my poor little boy had to play dress up for the flight as Tinkerbell. My advice: pack spares for your spares.
She's going to be dressing up as a Tinkerbell
Anyway, regardless, yeah.
Regardless of
You
whether
would
he's
have- you
pooed all
wouldn't
over the
mind
walls.
that. Poor boy though. He's got no, like he's just like fucking shit.
She should have gone to our antenatal class because she would have known. She didn't have to get antibiotics. She could have just squirted some milk in his eye.
Oh yeah, we learnt that.
Yeah, we learnt this yesterday.
What, so if I ever get an eye infection, you're going to whap your tit out and just squirt it in my eye?
I don't know about adults, but babies, yeah.
Did I mention I've got pink eye?
Okay, so you guys have sent in your weird cravings, and I'm personally not going to try them, but Chris and Cam are.
Yeah, we are.
We're taste boxes.
I think we'd do this just like on a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, you made me eat spam meringue for your video.
That was horrible.
Yeah,
Do you know what the problem with that was? Texture. Opposing textures.
Yeah,
I'm not that bad with flavour, but opposing textures bother me.
Textures can really fuck you up.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can feel it on my teeth now.
Spam meringue.
Oh, do you know what my craving is right now?
Cock.
That's not just a now thing.
Yeah, go on.
That's been pre-pregnancy.
Yeah.
It's you don't know what it is.
No.
Oh, it's biting wet flannels. Like they have to be freshly washed with laundry, like fabric detergent.
Fabric detergent.
Wait, they've got fabric detergent on them still?
Like as in just freshly washed, so like
Right.
you can taste the fabric.
like a good hotel flannel. That's what she wants in her mouth.
Yeah, like I want a 60-degree wash.
There's got to be some kind of science behind that. Why is that? That's so weird.
It is odd.
Iron deficiency.
And I do have iron deficiency.
Oh, is it? Is that what it is? That
just
what
get-
it related
That's
to?
mental.
Get a B12 thing. My question
Okay.
is, when do you know you're done with a flannel?
I kind of just have to force myself to be done.
To stop?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
because I could go on.
You just re-rinse it and go again?
Yeah. Look at your teeth.
Yeah, I'm just
Weird,
trying to
no,
figure
it's
that
weird.
out.
Oh, it's
I don't-
so nice.
I don't like it.
You
Oh.
flannel muncher.
I get it though. I get the biting thing. I get that.
And just the water going in between your teeth and just the smell.
What about, I think one of those water flosses might send you over the edge. Why don't you try that?
Oh, I do that about 3 times a day.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Something
not
to
the
do with your
same.
gums, is it?
No. It's just the sensation of on the flannel.
Ah, okay.
We have our lovely waitress bringing us in at number 1. Chocolate ice cream topped with sour cream and
Oh.
onion crisps.
Oh fuck.
So this is from...
No, that made me feel a bit sick.
This is Amanda's weird craving. That looks yum.
Oh,
Does it?
I think this might be alright, man.
It
And
looks
that-
like whipped poo on a Pringle.
We literally said on the way here we wanted Pringles.
Yeah, we did. Where's the sour cream in this?
Oh, no, that's what's going to bother me, the sour
Is
cream
the sour
bit.
cream in it?
Do you want to do the whole
Oh, I don't know. But
the whole champagne thing?
yeah, we could do.
Yeah, go on.
Let me get a better grip of my
Come on,
brain.
Daddy.
Is it like that? Wait,
No.
no, 'cause then I'm feeding, I'm feeding
Just-
myself.
Just now. Oh, yeah, maybe we do it like that. Yeah.
Is it?
I don't know.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's not very good combo.
Your faces.
Oh. Oh, wow.
That looks really nice. Oh, there's tissues there, Cam.
Oh, no, I'm alright.
That looks really nice, but now you're making me think otherwise.
Yeah,
Oh, there was a
No.
moment there where
No.
my mouth was sweating. I thought I was going to go.
no,
I thought I was going to
I'm not
projectile.
gonna lie, I could have.
Oh,
I could have bombed them.
do you know what I'm saying about opposing textures?
Yeah.
That like the cheese. Oh, on my breath now.
It was also,
I could melt your
it was
eyebrows
also
right
the-
now with my
It
breath.
was also the sour cream with the sloppy.
Oh,
If
that's
I
such
reckon
a shame.
if you'd had a dollop of actual sour cream on that, I would have.
I would have gone, mate.
Yeah, I would have gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me try the ice cream.
Oh.
No, that wasn't nice. Yeah, the textures, they're not a
Because I
good
think like when you're having
combination.
sour cream Pringles, you commit to the fact they're going to stink. But like when you've got that creamy,
Do you think if it was like a plain Pringle, it'd be better?
yeah, I think plain Pringle would be better.
Yeah, that might work better. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I suppose we're not making up delicacies here,
No.
are we?
All right.
tasted
Well,
real-
Amanda, that is that's a big fat no from us.
What is 5 horrendous and
One is the worst.
1 is the worst? Okay,
And I give that. Like a
I
1
don't know.
actually.
Like if we haven't done them all yet, so I'd say that's mid-range 2.
Let's give it
So
2.
Okay.
5.
Yeah.
Okay, and next up we have pickles and peanut butter. And this is from Nikki.
Oh, it looks grim, doesn't it?
I have tried this before and it's banging. I'm not going to lie. Do
really?
you not remember that sandwich, Cam?
For people that are listening, I've just got a big fat pickle in front of me with a massive dollop of peanut butter on.
Yeah, it
And
looks like a
It's quite-
gherkin ice cream.
It's quite phallic, I will
think
say.
rule is we've got to do the whole thing in our mouth.
Well, one of them's double the size, so who's having the big
I'll
one?
take the big fucker.
You take the big one, yeah.
I'll take big fucker.
Oh, you got the
cold,
plate as
wow.
well. Not true.
Oh no.
Are you going to have to do the whole thing? Or?
Yeah, yeah, got to do the whole
gotta do the
thing.
whole thing.
I'll have
Cheers.
the peanut butter. Oh, fuck off. Cam.
Oh,
Oh, I like that.
Thank you. It's nice, isn't it?
that's a good one.
Do you know what it is? Peanut butter gets stuck to your teeth, but the gherkin juice washes it away.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah. I'd eat that. Is there another one?
It's salty and sweet as well.
Yeah,
in that combo.
nice little combo. It's like popcorn. Yeah, like moist, sloppy popcorn.
Covered in peanut butter.
Covered in peanut butter.
So-
Yeah, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It's not my favourite, but I don't hate it.
Pretty strong then.
I'd give that a 4.
I might actually have one of those for dinner when I get home.
I could eat that.
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant. Thanks, Nikki.
Oh, done, Nikki.
Well done. That was a good one.
All right. Next up, we have olives and yogurt. And this is from Mandy.
Oh, this is a rough one.
That's just what is Mandy Greek?
Oh no.
Oh, come on.
Is
That's fine.
Is that Greek yogurt with Greek olives?
How are we eating this?
How kadiki?
I want to try this. I feel like I've got FOMO.
You want to try it? You want to?
Yeah.
Oh, you opted out. No, if you try it, you have to do all of them now.
Oh, good.
It's just like olives and yogurt.
Yeah, this is just basically a meze.
Yeah, this is meze.
All right.
Oh,
I'll get a big scoop on there.
Eating with my hands again. I love it.
For anybody listening, I'm currently scooping yogurt onto an olive.
That's like calm. That's like nothing.
That is yeah. I wouldn't even say that's remotely weird.
No.
You know when you make sour cream, put a bit of lemon in yogurt or cream or whatever.
Yeah. It's a
Whoever,
bit like tzatziki.
whoever sent this
Yeah.
one. Yeah. Whoever sent that in is pathetic.
I love how you pronounce the T on tzatziki, by the way.
I always say
Tzatziki.
that. Is it not?
Tzatziki.
No, it's
Tzatziki.
not.
Is that
I always
tzatziki?
say tzatziki.
Tzatziki.
He's
That's wrong.
No, it ain't.
No,
You're
That's
wrong.
how Greek people say it.
You're not Greek.
Tzatziki.
How do you know that?
7.2% Scandinavian,
Oh, right. My bad.
which has got nothing to do with Greece,
Right,
to be fair.
that was pathetic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Like
quite-
it was.
Savage. What was
Okay,
their
well,
name?
we're stepping up at a level.
Oh yeah.
Stepping
do
up
it to me.
again. So now we go to number
soil.
3. We have salami and Nutella.
That looks like a butchered ham with shit on it.
Yeah, that does. That looks like shit.
Do you know what? I love salami as well. But I don't think I'm going to... Is that even Nutella?
Oh,
It reminds me of
sweaty.
those like little...
It looks like someone sharted in a
Oh,
piece
it's like
of
Yeah.
salami.
It's like a taco. Oh mate, smell it.
No,
it
I don't
smells
want
like
to.
salt.
I
I
don't
want to.
Right, let me. I'm gonna do the
Oh.
whole thing.
Sorry.
Mine's dripping.
I
Why is it?
I
got
might be throwing
why-
up out my car window on the way home.
There's water.
Oh
Where's
no, that just
from?
made it so much worse. Why is it sweating? Oh, mine's
Whole thing?
sweating.
Whole thing.
Go on.
Oh, no, bro,
Oh, that is a mess.
that's grim. They don't belong together.
No. Oh,
Oh fuck.
oh my god, I'm still chewing.
I've got so much left in my mouth.
Was there too much chocolate to salami ratio?
Sun-dried salami. Yeah.
Oh, napkin for the corners of your
Waitress, too much chocolate ratio.
mouth. That was not bad.
Do you know what? Gun to head, I'd yeah.
You do
Not
that
even,
again?
Not even. Like, I'd probably do that just for like, yeah.
For laughs.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
still so
That's
much
fine.
left in my mouth. It's like a never-ending salami.
The opposite of what Em's getting.
Maybe I should try some.
Ah,
Right, you ready for the next one? The last
Yeah,
one?
go on.
Yeah.
Okay, so next up we have sardines
Oh,
in tomato sauce
Oh, fuck
with pineapple, cottage cheese, and avocado.
Oh no.
And this
That
is
is-
from
fuck
at 3 Big
me.
Blondies on Instagram.
Mate, do you know what? That just looks like a rather pleasant amuse-bouche to me.
That's been assembled
There's
really well.
There's so
Thank
many
you.
horrible textures going on
So
there.
run me through that again.
So we have sardines on a bed of pineapple,
Bed of pineapple.
on a bed of cottage cheese and avocado.
Is this off the a la carte
There's
menu?
a lot of beds here.
Do you know what I'm actually more worried about? The fact that all of these things are combining in my stomach.
Yeah, that's
that's going to be...
I don't even have to.
I'm going to knock the dog out with a fart later.
What you do, mate? I'll leave you on my own.
Oh, nice.
The way Chris was shaking.
Oh, no.
No, 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 no,
Not
no,
on
no,
me!
no, 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 no. No, 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 no.
No.
Cam, compose yourself.
Get out of my mouth. Oh,
Fucking hell.
your eyes are watering, bro.
Oh, oh,
You
fuck.
just spat a bit on my leg, but I let you off because we're brothers.
so ropey.
That was quite bad.
It's not what I wanted to do.
I'm actually quite upset that neither of us have like gobbed anything out yet in absolute disgust or vomited.
Like, that nearly came out when I got that fishy scent.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just a fish breath now.
That was fucking.
Let me
awful.
smell your breath.
God,
Okay, so what was that then?
That was a
Five.
one.
That was a one.
That
was-
Was
that
the
really
worst
was a one.
Okay,
Yeah,
right. Well, I
that was-
appreciate you guys
That was
trying that for me.
disgraceful.
Who also? Someone's fucking eating that.
Oh. I bet that stinks.
Oh, it will.
Oh, Socks is gonna go crazy when you get home.
Oh, I just got a whiff of that.
Oh, I thought that was the end. I thought that was the beginning of the end.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you guys for taking part in the challenge.
No, thank you.
I appreciate you, and I appreciate everyone for sending in your recommendations. Are they recommendations or maybe just
My
cravings?
fingers stink.
I can't describe the flavour in my mouth right now.
I've sweated.
It's confused.
It's really hot.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in for another episode. We hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for sending in all your cravings and your questions. We really appreciate you. What?
He's breathing in my face. Thanks for coming on, mate. And
Oh,
and
you're
doing
so
this.
welcome.
None of our other guests, they're all like professionals. They would have not have done this.
It's going to be an interesting.
Do you know what? This
is
is
going to be
karma.
a challenging.
This.
poo
Oh my
tomorrow.
God! This has been karma.
What
Karma
for?
has been served.
For lying to you.
Yeah.
For? I didn't lie to you.
Yeah, you did. You lied to my face
How?
when I told. Let's not get into it. But this is karma.
I don't know if I lied.
I think
I withheld truth. That is different.
I was the liar.
Okay.
Yeah, he lied.
There we go.
Farmer. Well, remember, guys, if you want to message us or get in touch with any weird stories, cravings, anything like that, anything you want to just us to chat about on the pod, you can message us at Now We're Talking Baby on either TikTok or Instagram.
Or all our socials.
Or just
YouTube
or
a
just
lot.
like email us or something at nwtb@jampopproductions.co.uk. That's November Whiskey Tango Bravo at jampopproductions.co.uk.
I'm quite impressed you know the phonetic alphabet.
Oh
this
no,
is-
Chris! Don't fucking gas him up, please. Honestly, I try and get him to stop it every week.
I generally need to go home now. I feel really weird.
Okay.
I just feel sweaty.
I'm perspiring a bit.
I'm just sweating.
Thank you
Yeah.
guys. Thank you,
Bye,
Chris.
bye, Chris.
Oh,
Thank
oh,
you.
so welcome. Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for coming on. Take care,
Welcome.
guys.
Now we're talking, baby.